And yeah, so I mean, the first thing that you notice is that volatility has been really dampened for quite a while here. Previous cycles, we've gone way above this trend line. We've also had times where we've gone quite a bit below it. But lately, we've kind of just hovered around it, sort of oscillated a little bit up and down, but basically sticking to this line. Um, so the first thing that tells me is that we're kind of just following the trend. Um, Nothing out of the ordinary, really, other than slightly lower volatility, which maybe we can attribute to, Bitcoin's growing market cap and some of the institutional products that have come out in the space. I don't really know. But as far as the long-term trend goes, we're holding steady. There's nothing really different. There's nothing that worries me here at all. Um, so yeah, and to kind of illustrate this, let's put on the standard deviation bands here. So I've got the upper and lower standard deviations here, and I think this just highlights just how little volatility we've really had. For a little while now, sort of beginning of 2024-ish, we haven't even got up to one standard deviation or even below the line at one standard deviation. So yeah, whereas previous cycles, we've gone all the way up to two standard deviations, sometimes even above that. So that's quite interesting. That also tells me we have a lot of room for volatility to return here. We might see, we might see the price going back up. If we go one standard deviation, we're looking at about 200,000. A lot of people have been predicting 200K for Bitcoin this year, otherwise possibly next year. That's very possible. Wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. But again, we could have volatility to the downside possibly as well. And if we're going one standard deviation below, we're looking at about 60,000. So I can't even imagine how bearish people would be at that level. But again, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, right now we're pretty much dead on the trend line. So nothing crazy. Price may feel disappointing, but just remember we're following that long-term trend. So nothing has really changed in terms of fundamentals.